Welcome family into this new video. And in this video, I want to talk about the power of the human spirit. Now you see, what is exactly the power of the human spirit? The human spirit, it is the seat of the consciousness, the inner awareness and intention. Everybody's busy with the physical, everybody's busy with the mental, but who's really busy with the spirit? Because if you don't feed anything, it won't grow and eventually it will die. And this is exactly the same with the spirit. And I was once this person too who wasn't feeding his spirit and I was only busy with the physical. Now how do you exactly feed your spirit? Let me explain. Your spirit, it doesn't grow by accident. You have to grow it with intention. And here is how you do it. Daily stillness. This is something that you can feed your spirit with. And then I mean prayer, meditation, breathing exercises, being in silence, being one with your spirit. It gives you the chance to reconnect with it and be conscious about you in that moment in time. Depth of knowledge. Your soul, you can feed it with meaningful conversations. If you're every day talking about things that are not beneficial for you, or it is not going about anything, about other people's their lives, or how much he is making or she is making, or what she did last night, or how the club was yesterday. These are not meaningful conversations. With meaningful conversations, I mean more like, how can I grow as a person? I want to start up this. How can I start with this? I tried this before, but it failed, and I will explain you why. And meaningful conversation, things that will help you grow as a person. This is something that also feeds the spirit. Your spirit, it thrives on truth and not on noise. And of course, you have to know your values. This is very important because a clean spirit will live a clear life. If you see the habits that you have and the things that you do are not feeding your spirit, the result of that will come too. So it is so important to feed it the right way. Now, I will tell you also what harms the spirit. For example, negative self-talk. What you keep repeating on a daily basis, your spirit will believe it. And this is the thing that I explained in the last video about positive affirmations. You have to reverse that, because once something in repetition in your head, you will start to believe that. If it is positive or negative, and the negative one will break down the spirit because it will start believing what you're telling yourself. The second one is toxic energy. I'm talking about overstimulation, drama, reacting. Negative energy is something that your spirit absorbs. You can't keep absorbing this, because your spirit also has just a limit. And when you break, you're done for. So all the negative, toxic energy in your surroundings, you have to get rid of that. And the third one is a life without stillness, because your spirit needs rest too. The same as you go to bed. For example, even when you go to bed, sometimes you're still dreaming. It means your spirit is just not in rest. You're physically in rest, but your spirit is not asleep. You have to be conscious about you giving your spirit rest. Because if a spirit never lives in stillness, and then I mean you're always rushing, you're always scrolling, always reacting, your spirit will get exhausted and you will feel the result of that too. Now, why is the spiritual health as important as the physical and the mental health? Your body, it is a form, but your spirit is the fire within it. You can have a fit body, but you also can be empty inside at the same time. And that's what I see a lot nowadays with people who are busy with the right things, but not with everything to be a complete human being. Like I said before, what you don't feed, it won't grow. And this is the same with your spirit. Now, what does a healthy spirit do for you is also a great question. And the answer to that is, it will help you handle adversity. Things that are happening in your life, you just know how to handle them, although the emotion that you're having, because you are conscious about what you give your spirit. It helps you to stay focused because you, again, are conscious about the actions that you are taking all the time. And like I said, with the affirmations and with the parts of feeding the spirit, like the meditation, the journaling, it helps you stay in focus with what you really want in life. If you have set a life goal for yourself, for example, and you will feel joy regardless of circumstances. And that is what I explained in one of my other videos as well. That's why when I wake up, I write immediately down things that I am grateful for. Being alive, being young, being healthy, having my family. These things already make me happy at the beginning of the day. And if I have that for the rest of the day, what else can break down my day? For example, back in Koh Samui, I fell with the bike. A bike that I just ran in for 10 minutes, I fell with it. I had the best day of my life because I viewed a negative situation as a positive one. And I was so happy at the time, although something bad actually happened. You know what I mean? So this is what a healthy spirit does for you. It changes your perspective on certain things as well. So brothers and sisters, it is so important to have a healthy physique, a healthy mentality, but also to have a healthy spirit. Don't do it for me, but just do it for yourself. And you can only try it and then you find out what I'm talking about. Apply this into your life. Let me know if this helped you. If it did, I'm very glad I could help. And I would love to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next.